Hello, this is Mrs. Colburn. I have job number 8 showing on my screen, and I just wanted to point out a few things to make sure that you were able to catch some of the new things that we have. In the directions number 2, we are using an absolute reference. So in C4, if you notice in my function bar here right below my font information, absolute reference, remember, is $B, $17. That ensures that we always refer to B17 for $5 for this entire column. Notice all these formulas use $B, $17 to calculate that cost. You will also use a absolute reference in column E and G. So that's important to note. Also note that all money is using accounting, so it should be formatted to show in an accounting format. The dollar sign is not right next to the numbers. It looks a little different than currency. Column J, total items sold. That should look like in J4, it should be $B4 plus D4 plus F4 plus H4. So you're skipping kind of every other cell. That's what that formula should look like. Number 6, it gets tricky with an if-then statement. It says in column N, you're going to type an if-then statement. And this is the correct way right here. I've kind of demonstrated 2 different ways to type the percentage in. Either way will work. But I want to show you this if-then statement. So the first thing we have to start with is, of course, an equal sign. Then we type the word if. Then we use a left parenthesis. And we want our computer to check cell K4. So it's going to look right here in K4 to see if 159 is greater than or equal to 300. You need to type it in this order or it won't read it correctly. Then you're going to put a comma, and if that statement right here is true, you're going to tell it to calculate K4 times 10%. So that can be written as times 10% sign or times 0.1, either way. And then if it's false, you're going to put a comma and type K4 times 5%. So notice I use the percent sign in this one instead of the decimal 0.05. This is what your if-then statement should look like in column N. And of course then you can fill that down and notice that it uses the correct cells as needed. The last thing that I want to point out is number 8. Down here, these formulas that you're using here that are green, you want to make sure that you use equal sign, type the word average. We used that one in the last assignment. Highest sale amount, you want to use MAX. Lowest sale amount, MIN. And then a brand new one, we're going to use the count formula. So we're going to do equal sign count, and inside the parentheses we're going to highlight K through 13, K4 through 13, and it will calculate 10 people were sold to. So just check your formula in that one. That's what it should look like. And then of course, last thing, your net profit, you're going to take the entire amount in K15 right here, and you're going to multiply by 0.4 for 40%. And that should help you with job number 8. Thanks.